Because if you search around the Holy Book, you will not find any book of guidance coming from Allah except the Holy Book. Because if you go to any place claiming that, hey, we have a book of guidance, it's a holy book, and when you start to look at it, you come to the conclusion at the end that this is not from a divine source. This is not from Allah. This is written by people. By people. The Holy Quran was not written by a man. It was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, during 23 years of his age. Okay, go to any book. Claim to be a holy book. And when you ask, who wrote this book? It said, this person, or that person, or that person. But when you come to the Holy Quran, no one wrote it. It was a revelation from Allah. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was illiterate. You could not write, nor read. A person from America, doctor from America, received a copy of the Holy Quran as a gift from Muslims. At the beginning, he rejected. He said, no, I'm not going to read it. But they insisted on him to read it. Many times. And at the end, he accepted. And he started to read the Quran. But before he started to read the Holy Quran, he put in his mind the author of the Quran. He put in his mind that the Quran was authored by Muhammad. He expected that the name of Muhammad would be written in the cover of the Holy Quran. No author's name. It's difficult for me to get a book without an author. There is no author here. He expected that the name of Muhammad would be written on the cover. Then he opened the cover. He said, okay, I am going to find the author's name on the first page. Okay, he opened the cover. But he did not find the author again. Oh, come on, a book without the author. It's unbelievable. Then he started to read the first verse of the Holy Quran. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Oh, come on. No author. Then he intended in his soul to challenge the Holy Quran, to belie it. Okay? Once he read the Quran challenged him. Instead of challenging the Holy Quran, the Quran challenged him until he finished the Holy Quran. And then at the end, he submitted. He submitted to the Holy Quran. And he said among himself, this book cannot be challenged. And I submit to him. And I say, I bear witness that there is no true God but Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan. And he submitted to Allah and became a Muslim. When we talk about life is short. Life is short. How many years do we live? 60, 70, 80 years, 90 years. Believe me that no one can enjoy this life after 100 years. He's going to be ill sick, weak, and even with no the ability of understanding. After 100 years. After that, where are we going? Are we going to the grave? That's it? And to be decomposed in the belly of earth? That's it? Without coming back to be questioned and responsible for our action in this life? Of course, anyone has to meet many things. First of all, life. Second, death. Third, resurrection. Fourth, bringing to accountability. Then at the end, either the paradise or the hellfire. For his action in this life. Do you think that a person who spent his life acting nicely, helping people, worshipping Allah as it should be, and doing many beautiful things without receiving reward? No. He must receive it. Therefore, the hereafter is for the Lord. Do you think that a man or a person doing evil things, evil deeds, killing people, doing bad things to people, getting the money and the wealth, property of people, destroy land, destroy houses, destroy things? Do you think that? Yeah. Do you think that he goes without any accountability? We must come to the accountability on the hereafter. It's logic. Allah created us in order to examine us in this life. And He created for us mind, eyes, ears, mouth, legs, hands, in order to act, but to act properly. And to act through the law of Allah, not against the law of Allah. And the law of Allah could not be understood except through the holy book. Can anyone come to you and say to you, okay, I present to you the law of Allah? No, he does not have the ability to do this except through the permission from Allah. And the permission from Allah must come through the prophets and messengers. So we have to follow the prophets and messengers. Because these are the people who brought the guidance to us fresh as it was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad at their time. And the guidance started with the first prophet, Adam, peace be upon him, and so the guidance brought through other prophets and messengers, including Noah, Abraham, David, Moses, Solomon, Jesus, Muhammad, peace be upon all of them. Okay? So, if you would like to be safe, you have to act according to the law of Allah. And if you would like to get the law of Allah, you need to get it from the right source. Not from human source, but it must be from a divine source. And believe me, there is no divine source except the Holy Quran. Because Allah sealed the prophethood and the prophethood with Prophet Muhammad, and sealed the guidance with the Holy Quran. And if you read the Holy Quran, you will find the Holy Quran is talking to your soul directly and start to soften your heart, soften your mind in order to understand the guidance of Allah. So, these are just only signs and miracles mentioned in the Quran in order to prove the truthfulness of the Holy Quran And at the end, I would like to thank you all for your attendance. And inshallah, after Maghrib prayer, we'll come back for a discussion in order to ask any question related to what we have discussed, related to anything in the Holy Quran, related to anything in the statements of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Don't hesitate, because we, as Muslim, free-minded, we receive any question from anyone about anything, regardless of any belief. Why? Because Allah wants us to understand in order to get the truth. Thank you very much.